everybody? It's your girl Ray Amari. I'm a bit frustrated because I just recorded this video and it didn't record, so now I have to record it over again. As you can see by the title of this video, I am giving you 5 tips for dealing with mental health in the workspace. For the purpose of this video, I'm only going to be coming from an employee perspective, but definitely comment down below if you would like me to do a video, a 5-tip video on how employers should deal with mental health in the workspace. I have been in positions, like in administrative positions, where I've had to hire people, and these are, I do have tips of how I kind of gauge the people that I brought on board in terms of mental health. So comment down below if that's something that you would be interested in, because honey, we have 29 more videos to go. I need content. July just started, so let me know. I'm gonna get right into the video. You ready? Number 1, get an early start. So whether that means waking up sometime before you actually have to be at work and taking time to meditate, go for a run, go for a walk, lay in bed, whatever your decompressing process is, do that. I know that a while ago when my PTSD was directly affecting me, I would wake up with nightmares and flashbacks and stuff like that, and I wasn't giving myself time to kind of reflect and overcome that hurdle, and then I was just going into my day where I had to be super present and super social, and that's not healthy at all. So definitely take that time. Or even this morning, and that's why I was kind of inspired to do this video in the first place, because I had to use these tips today. But this morning, instead of waking up earlier than I usually do, I just left the house earlier than I usually do, and I got to work about an hour before I had to go there. I just sat in the office, I meditated, I read my word, and sent a few emails. Got her done. Okay, I needed that moment to just be away from my coworkers and be away from the kids and just have me time that wasn't in this space. Because sometimes even our homes, even though nothing traumatic necessarily happened in the home, it can still not be triggering, I don't want to say that, but it could still feel like an unsafe space, or you just need a change of scenery or whatever, or you're just not able to balance or like achieve a homeostasis in a place that you're like so familiar with. That's completely normal and fine. Just do what's best for you. 2, detect early symptoms of burnout. If you are going through your day and like you're saying to yourself, any second now I'm going to snap. If Johnny comes up, just dares to come up to my desk and ask me if he could sharpen his pencil, call the union. You need to woosah, reel it back in. Even if you're not working in like an education space, or you're working with kids, and you're working in a more business, whatever, consumer, corporate is the word I was looking for, sector, and you have to abide by that 15-minute break rule, just get up, use the restroom, go spray some water on your face, something, take a walk around the office, step out for a second and come back in. Like, that's not going to damage or kill your productivity for the day. In fact, if you keep running until you burn out, that's what's going to kill your productivity, because then you'll have nothing left to run on. It's like that when you're driving. I judge drivers that have their gas light on in the car. I remember I got in a Lyft or an Uber, and shorty really had his gas light on. I'm like, and past the gas, I'm like, you know what, I'd be completely fine if you just stop, because you clearly don't care about your passengers that your gas light is on. No, honey, I got a halfway fill up rule. My tank is halfway, I'm going to the gas station. You feel me? I treat myself the same way. Like, if I am 50% depleted, I need to take a break and just be introspective and have a chill pill. 3, communicate. So whether that's laterally or you're you're communicating upwards to the people in administration, your boss, whoever's over you. But definitely laterally it's important. So that those are the people that you work directly next to, that you work with, like on a cohort or a team. Definitely communicate. And you don't have to tell people all your business, but at least communicate that you're not having a good day, or that you may need extra support. I know with my students, any student that I've had knows that I'll come in and I'll openly say, hey guys, I'm not at 100% today, so we're going to start low energy and we're going to bring it up. And they're super respectful of it. You know, there's a lot of stigma and there's like fear behind being honest about how we're feeling, because we feel like either nobody's going to understand or our feelings are going to be invalidated. Just go for it and be open. Definitely you need to be in a trusting environment. Like I said, you don't have to tell all your business, but at least be able to communicate. I think communication and awareness just makes things go much more smoothly. And that way the people around you aren't putting on unnecessary tasks, or like presenting you with like attitudes that weren't directed towards you. Like, it gives people the opportunity to be mindful. 4, set small goals throughout the day. I know it's difficult waking up in the morning and like going to work or going to school, or whatever you have to do throughout the day just seems like such a task. Don't think about getting through the big day. Think about the small steps that you're going to take in between that. So whether that's, I'd like to have breakfast, I'd like to make that phone call, I'd like to send that email, I'd like to touch base with a friend after work. Whatever small goal it is that's applicable to you and is going to incentivize your day, make it personal. But setting those small goals is just giving you an opportunity to have small little triumphs throughout the day. Instead of saying, woe is me, today is so much bigger than I am and I can't handle it. Think about the small things that you can handle, and you'll see that you're much stronger than you thought you were. And 5, maybe most important, but I don't know, all of these are equally important, but 5, know when you've pushed too far. Taking a mental health day is okay. Calling out of work in advance, especially if you have a big project coming up, and you know, Day-Day's birthday is here, Pookie's baby shower is here, and you have all these obligations tugging you, it's okay to say, you know what, at this point I'm going to be super busy and my life is going to be a bit of a turnaround. I'm going to take a day off. It's okay. That's fine. It's fine to be completely unable to, if you're really unable to get out of bed, like, it is nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in a chemical imbalance. Let's say that together.
There is no shame in a chemical imbalance.
No shame. It's not you. I had to process that for a long time. It took me years to process that. I'm like, yo, I'm a down person. Like, I'm an Eeyore. Nobody want to be around him. Like, dude, cheer up. Cheer up. I didn't want to be that Eeyore, and that's what I felt like. I felt like I was a burden, but it's just like, when you realize what's you and what's not you, you're able to filter out what you really need to take responsibility for. You're responsible for your healing and your process, but sometimes the things that you can't take control of, leave it at that and take care of you. Protect your peace.
If you found this page, don't be sorry. They call me the young Ray Murray. Keep you entertained like a topic. Got a Vincent Van Gogh going on, call me Starry. Love your life and love your girl. Take a stand to change the world. When it is all said and done, like, comment, subscribe.